Right now, before this sentence even ends, your brain will try to hijack itself. A phantom buzz in your pocket, a pop-up in the corner of your eye, or the simple urge to check if anyone liked your last post. Something is already whispering, "Look away." We've been told humans now concentrate less than a goldfish, but that myth only scratches the surface. The real story is a decades-long tug-of-war between your prefrontal cortex and trillion-dollar attention machines. And the machines are winning. The next few minutes will reveal exactly how they do it, why you feel powerless to stop it, and, most importantly, how to steal your focus back before the next notification lights up. Back in 2015, Microsoft's marketing department dropped a bombshell. Humans have an 8-second attention span. The press went wild, goldfish everywhere felt oddly superior, and the stat became gospel in boardrooms and classrooms. But dig deeper, and the science looks flimsy. No peer-reviewed study pins a hard number on our wandering minds. The 8 seconds was a headline-friendly mashup of older data about selective attention. So why does this sticky myth live on? Because fear sells. Headlines that yell, "Your brain is broken," guarantee clicks, shares, and frantic parents asking what went wrong. Brands leverage that panic to pitch productivity apps, focus pills, and brain training games. Meanwhile, the real attention thieves remain hidden. Algorithms designed to slice your day into dopamine-drenched micro-moments. And those thieves? They watch you blink. But 8 seconds is just the marketing veneer. Underneath lies the cold mathematics of hook time, and the numbers will chill you more than any goldfish comparison. When you pause on a TikTok for 1.6 seconds, the system treats it as a whisper of interest. Hover for 5.2 seconds, and internal dashboards glow amber. Past 10 seconds, the algorithm decides you're hooked and feeds you 100 more clips that look eerily similar. Former data scientists, and a few leaked slides, hint at something called weighted completion. A prediction score that tracks how long you might watch before you even press play. Rumors suggest eye-tracking prototypes measure blink rate through front-facing cameras to refine those scores, though companies deny it. Whether the tech is live or still in R&D, the principle is clear. Attention has become quantifiable currency. Your micro-pauses generate graphs. Those graphs predict cravings, and those cravings dictate what you see next. Every swipe is silently priced and auctioned off to the highest bidder. And once the system predicts your next move, it prods you to multitask, because juggling tasks feels productive, even while it slices your brain power in half. Open a homework tab, glance at a meme, peek at a DM, jump back to homework, repeat. Each switch may last only seconds, yet neuroscientists call it switch cost. Magnetic resonance scans show the brain literally reconfiguring between tasks, burning glucose like a laptop stuck in turbo mode. MIT studies peg the performance hit at up to 40% for complex work once you cross just 3 toggles in a minute. Why don't we feel the drain? Because every switch triggers a micro-reward, novelty. The same circuitry that helped ancient hunters notice a rustle in the grass now applauds when our screen changes. Your phone becomes an endless savanna of digital rustles promising potential rewards. That micro-reward is powered by a chemical most people blame, but few truly understand. Dopamine often gets painted as a villain, but in truth, it's a neutral messenger announcing something interesting might occur. Social feeds exploit that system with precision timing, unpredictable likes, variable video lengths, infinite scroll. Each swipe is a lottery ticket. The payout is novelty. The brain responds with tiny dopamine bursts that feel like possibility. Over time, receptors downregulate, meaning yesterday's thrill now feels dull, and the cycle accelerates. This is why a 20-page chapter can seem unbearable compared to a 20-second reel. Your brain has been conditioned to expect rapid-fire novelty, so anything slower feels like standing still on a moving walkway. To compensate, many of us push the accelerator harder, longer hours, brighter screens, only to discover the very light we crave is sabotaging our focus yet again. Screens beam high-energy blue wavelengths straight into our retinas, tricking the brain into believing it's high noon. Melatonin release stalls, circadian rhythms wobble. A 2024 university study found just 2 hours of pre-bed scrolling delayed deep sleep onset by 35 minutes. Poor sleep in turn mimics ADHD, impulsivity, distractibility, and memory hiccups. But blue light isn't the only culprit. Sub-60 Hertz flicker, imperceptible to conscious vision, may fatigue neurons responsible for sustained attention. One rat study suggested certain flicker rates actually heighten alertness, sparking debate over whether manufacturers might one day weaponize refresh rates for retention. For now, the safe bet is simple. The more your eyeballs glow after dark, the grayer your morning brain feels. And when tired minds crave comfort, we often choose ultra-processed snacks, unknowingly spiking and crashing our cognitive fuel. Cortisol, the stress hormone, helps you sprint from danger but devours focus when it lingers. Toss in chronic sleep debt, and your prefrontal cortex, the CEO of decision-making, starts misfiring. Enter the vending machine rescue. Sugar. High glycemic jolts flood you with quick energy, yet insulin soon yanks blood glucose below baseline. 15 minutes later, your brain screams for more stimulation. Another cookie? Another scroll? Either will blunt the crash for a moment. Marketers know this spiral well. Fast food apps time push notifications around mid-afternoon slumps. Streaming platforms autoplay previews at midnight, betting you'll trade one more episode for tomorrow's grogginess. Yet some people are dodging the trap, reclaiming focus in surprisingly old-school ways. Monotasking blocks. Set a timer for 25 minutes, kill every notification, and promise yourself one thing. Only one. Efficiency researchers call it the context-locking trick. Athletes call it being in the zone. Even 5 uninterrupted minutes can stretch your focus muscle. Notification purges. Move all social apps off the home screen. Turn off every badge that isn't life or death. Force inconvenience. Algorithms hate friction. The boring phone trend. Some users swap their OLED slabs for retro flip phones after 8 p.m., severing the infinite scroll at the root. Search traffic for dumb phone challenge tripled last year, proof the idea resonates. Blue light curfew. Glasses or night shift filters help, but nothing beats a screen-free hour before bed. Replace it with a low-effort ritual, stretching, audio-only podcasts, or, brace yourself, a paperback chapter. Micro-meditation. 60 seconds of box breathing acts like an emergency brake on runaway dopamine loops. NBA players use it courtside. Coders use it between debug marathons. No incense required. Finally, the viral dopamine detox. Critics call it pseudoscience. Fans swear by its reset effect. The premise is simple. A 24-hour fast from high dopamine stimuli. No socials, no junk food, no gaming. While data is limited, the anecdotal surge in clarity hints at something powerful. Intentional boredom can reboot reward circuits, but even the best tactics crumble without one last shift in perspective. Your focus isn't broken. It's been bought. 8-second myths, blink tracking code, task switch taxes, dopamine roller coasters, electric blue midnights, and sugar crashes. All engineered or amplified to keep you glancing, scrolling, clicking. Yet the same brain that drifts is also capable of flow states that feel timeless. So here's the wager. The next 10 seconds of your life are up for auction. Will you sell them to another scroll or invest them, right now, in one small deliberate action? Close the extra tab. Flip the phone face down. Breathe in a square of 4 counts. If your attention truly is the most valuable currency on the internet, today is the day you start spending it on purpose. And if you try even one of these tactics, drop your experience in the comments. You might inspire someone else to buy back their mind, 10 seconds at a time. And also don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any upload to continue to be better each upload. Thanks for watching.